Hello everyone, I am Ashwati, one of the faculty member working at Talent Institute of Max and Science, Pattan, Trivandrum. Today's section is scheduled for Class 8 English, and I will be dealing with the first chapter from Class 8 English textbook. Today's section we are going to discuss about the first chapter from your English textbook, that is The Best Christmas Present in the World, written by Michael Morpurgo. He is a British writer. So before going deep inside the analyzation, summary, setting, theme of this particular story, it is crucial to know about the writer in a very short note. So let us discuss about the writer, his important work, and some of the facts about him. The full name of our author is Sir Michael Andrew Bridge Morpurgo. He is from Britain and he is known as a poet, author and playwright, and he is known for his children's novel. His famous one is War Horse. It is one of the famous one, and there are so many YouTube videos available about the author's interviews and all. I happened to see one of his interview recently, so in which he says that I am a British author and I love to tell stories. So he is fascinated to tell stories. That is why he is known for his children's novel and children's stories. He wrote majority of his writings for children. So in this chapter also you are going to deal with such a story, and his settings includes World War First. In your particular story also there is a description of First World War. It is the setting of our particular story, and he is noted for his magical storytelling. So this is all about the writer, and let us go deep inside the story. So The Best Christmas Present in the World by Michael Morpurgo. Our author begins the story by saying a reference to Bridport. Bridport is a market town in Dorset, England. So he goes to this market and he visits on shop. That is shop. Junk shop means a shop selling miscellaneous second hand or old out of use materials. Okay, so our author has visited the junk shop and he wanted to buy something, that is he wanted to buy a roll top desk. The author purchased the roll top desk and it was in a bad condition, but it was very cheap. The man who sold this said that it is from the 19th century and it was made up of oak. So the author managed to buy it because it was cheap. At the same time, he thought that he can work on it during the Christmas Eve and he can restore into a good condition. And even though this particular desk was damaged with fire and water, he managed to buy that one. And while returning to home, he tried to open the drawers in the desk, and one drawer was very difficult to open. So he forcefully opens the drawer and he finds a letter inside the box. Okay, so in a small tin box there was a letter. So author with curiosity reads the letter. On the top of the box these words were written, like Jim's last letter received January 25, 1950, to be buried with me when the time comes. Inside there was an envelope with the address Mrs. Jim Macpherson, 12 Copper Beaches, Bridgeford, and the date was December 26, 1940. Author start reading the letter. The letter is written in a shaky handwriting in pencil. The letter is written by a captain of the English army. His name was Jim Macpherson, to his wife Connie, and it describes a wonderful incident that happened on the battlefield on the Christmas day. and Jim McPherson is narrating the unforgettable moment in his life to his wife through this letter. So, my dear students, you have to remember one point, that is the setting of this particular letter is in the First World War. So, this particular man, Jim McPherson, is a captain from the British side. As you know, the First World War is between that is England and the Germany. So, this particular forces, the German soldiers are in one side, and the English soldiers are the other side of that particular place. So please keep it in mind. Back to the letter, Jim McPherson narrates the letter. Jim McPherson narrates that on a Christmas Eve, he saw people from German side are hosting white flags, and they said to the Englishman, "Happy Christmas," and the British soldiers shouted back, "Same to you." Later, some of the German persons started moving towards the camps of British soldiers. Okay, so now the British expected that the Germans are going to attack them, but actually what the Germans did was they has brought some German wine and canned meat by forgetting the enemy, the forgiving the enemy Britishers. The both of them, the Britishers and the German soldiers, are now celebrating the eve of Christmas by sharing food together, and they hugged one another. On that occasion, the German officer who moved towards McPherson, and they also shook hands each other. Then the German officer said that he was from Dusseldorf. It is a place in Germany, and his name was Hans Wolf. Okay, his name was Hans Wolf. Then McPherson also introduced himself as he was a school teacher from Dorset, and this particular man, that is the German officer Hans Wolf, said that he know Dorset, the place that McPherson came from, and he also said that he love English language, and his favorite author was Thomas Hardy, the English writer, and his book Far from the Maddening Crowd. This is a book written by Thomas Hardy, the British writer. This particular book was liked by the German officer. Okay, so such type of things was shared by both of them. So we have to remember one thing, that what here is going is the two sides, the German people and the Englishman, they are like celebrating Christmas Eve by forgetting that they are enemies. Okay, so what they did was they shared their food, they celebrated Christmas with joyous, and there was a wonderful Christmas party on that evening. So, and also McPherson shared Hans Wolf the Christmas cake that was sent by his wife. Okay, so these are the incidents inside, and later they planned to play football. The soldiers brought out a football, and the soldiers played while McPherson and Hans Wolf clapped and cheered. The two army persons, that is the two captains, were not engaged in that football, but the soldiers, the German soldiers and the British soldiers, started playing football, and Hans Wolf suggested that the world would be much better if the problems were resolved by a football match instead of war. So that was the commentary by Hans Wolf. Then after the football match over, all the drinks and eatables were consumed by them. Now it was time to part. Now Hans Wolf saluted McPherson and walked away slowly and unwillingly. That night the Germans were heard singing a carol. The English soldiers replied with a rousing chorus of another carol. They exchanged carols for a while, and then it was silence. McPherson wrote in this letter that he would treasure those moments all of his life. So and McPherson also hoped that the war will end soon and both armies would be at peace, and he was sure they would be together again. So after reading this letter, our author decided to give this letter to whom it belongs. So now comes the other character, the lady Mrs. Macpherson. Okay, so with the address that is Bideford, Dorset, the address that I have mentioned earlier, with that address, our author visit the house number 12 in Dorset, but unfortunately our author can't able to find the house number 12 because the house was catched a fire, and Mrs. Macpherson escaped from that fire with the help of fireman, and she is now 101 years old, and she is now in a nursing home. And the author got this information from the neighbors, and now the author went to a nursing home, and in the nursing home he met the matron, and from matron he got the information about Mrs. Macpherson, and matron said to author that Mrs. Macpherson in a confused state, and Macpherson is sitting in a chair, and near to her our author also seated, and she is not looking at anyone. But when the author called her Connie and gave her the letter, he this particular lady just started gazing at the author. Okay, gazing at the author, and she is not listening to what our author is saying. Our author is like saying that how he got the letter and all the incident, but this particular lady is not listening to him, but she is like just looking at our author, and her eyes started filling with tears because she felt that her Jim had returned. Okay, this particular lady always was waiting for her husband, and now a man has arrived to and called her Connie. So this particular lady believes that this man is her husband Jim, and she said that my Jim, my husband, has kept his promise that he returned the eve of Christmas, and she made our author sit beside her, and she kissed the author, and she talked long and lovely words to him. She said that she had got the best Christmas present in the world. So that is the end of the story. So this particular lady consider the returning of the author's presence and the letter or the eve as the incident as the best Christmas present in the world. So this is all about the story. So now we are going to discuss the theme of this particular story. The theme of the particular story is it depicts the brotherhood and universal bonhomie, that means friendship. Okay, so we can see that the soldier's life is depicted through the letter written by Jim Macpherson. The soldiers who are safeguarding us, ourselves, and our country, but they too have families. Deep inside their heart, soldiers are like they are wish to be in peace. Okay, and the women character in this particular story is also waiting for her husband. So peace is more important than everything. Peace and love is important. Okay, unnecessary war can be avoided if peace is there. So this is the theme of the story. From my point of understanding, I consider this as the theme of the story. Like the author too, who is like visiting the lady and hand overing the letter, and this particular lady mistaking him as his husband. All this says that love and concern or peace, these qualities are above everything. So this is the theme of the story, and once you are reading the text, if you are up with any other theme, please notify me. Okay, and make note of it. Now we are going to discuss about the character sketch, that is the characters inside the story. First one is our Jim Macpherson, and from the reading of the test we understood that he was first a teacher in Dorset, then he became the captain of English troop, and he is a brave, courageous man who was very open hearted, and he shared his time and happiness with the enemy army, that is German. And he has love and affection to his wife, that we can see from his letter. And next person is Connie Macpherson, the wife of Jim Macpherson. And after her husband went to war, he spent her whole life in a belief that she will see him again. Even though a fire broken her house and her hope, he still waits inside the nursing home for his husband. So, as a person, Connie Macpherson is a woman with extreme love for her husband. The next character is Hans Wolf. He is the captain of German troop. He worked in an orchestra in Dusseldorf before the war. Okay, so this is a information that I have skipped. That is, before joining war, this man worked in orchestra. Okay. And after that, about his personality, he too was very friendly, and he also loved football, and he is very courageous and adventurous. So these are the three important characters. Above this, you have to make a note of the author's characters your own. I am not going to give you. It is your duty to make author's character sketch. That is your activity. So this is the end of our section. Today's video we discussed about the author, the work, the best present in the world, the theme, the character sketch, and I have given you 2 activities along with one more activities. It is your duty to go with the difficult words inside the textbook. So please read the text. I first plan to give you the difficult words and its meaning, but if I am giving everything, you will never read the text. So I advise you to read the text, and in many of the words the meanings are inside your text itself. And other than this, if any doubt is there, please refer or use your dictionary and study the difficult words. If you can't able to follow it up, then message me in person. I will be giving you the meaning along with the explanation. And question answer section is there, that we will be dealing through online classes. So I hope you understand the class. If you have any curious doubt, then any criticism, please let me know. Please comment me after this video. Otherwise, you can inform me in person. Okay, that is the end of the section. Thank you.